What do you think about the combo between Omale and Burna Boy? That is like a teaser coming out from these guys right now, and the camp is already aware that they are having a thing together. And I think this is an interesting story for us to understand at this point in time. I have a collabo actually on the way right now, coming on from Omale and Burna Boy. These guys are both Harcourt's artists, and I think they are going to do a lot of justice to that. I have some interesting stories. Idris Abdul Karim versus a person of Charlie Boy. Idris dragged Charlie Boy for betraying him in the past, and I think I have to actually talk about it. When I check through the comment section, a lot of people, younger people, they don't really understand. 20 years ago, something like this happened, between Idris Abdul Karim and 50 Cent and also Charlie Boy. And Idris is coming out to speak his own side of the story. And a lot of us who were there reading all the news, trying to understand, like, Idris Abdul Karim fighting 50 Cent or 50 Cent fighting Idris Abdul Karim, understands this whole thing. Without that action, I don't think this revolution you're having in the music industry right now in Nigeria wouldn't have been all that, because that is why many people are blaming out Sharawali of actually saying all of these things, because the lies of Idris Abdul Karim didn't take it against African nations, they took it against the Western countries, they took it against the organizers of show who does not recognize Nigerian artists, and he fought for it, and everything is done right now. Before I proceed further, I want to take this time out to appreciate you guys for actually watching my videos, sharing my videos across social media platforms, the likes and the comment. That is a huge and a big one from me to you guys. And if you are new to this YouTube channel, consider subscribing. Click the subscribe button below and the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos. You can go and check me out on all social media platforms, Fluency Blog on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. That is where you can find me and some of the interesting and leading stories on the entertainment industry around the world. Singer Eedris Abdul Karim drags his colleague Charlie Boy over his comment about his 2004 clash with 50 Cent. Recently, Charlie Boy actually made a comment about that, because Eedris Abdul Karim came out several times to accuse Charlie Boy of betrayal, and then made or says some kind of stories around that, which a lot of people did confirmed. A lot of people close to them confirmed a bit of the story. But right now, area father, that is Charlie Boy, has come out to say the people wey know this story to tell you, say, after I show 50 Cent people craze, I made them leave Nigeria that day back to the States, forgetting the rest of their Nigerian tour, for beating my ungrateful son Idris Abdul Karim. I drove them back to America. Nigerian breweries head scatter. Them arrange package. The IG of police. I was locked up in a police cell for almost 1 month. Sometimes in life, the people that you fight for fight you back out of their ignorance. That was what he actually said about the whole story, Idris Abdul Karim. And Idris Abdul Karim responded and said, shut up. You collected 70 million naira from Nigerian breweries to blackmail me. You also collected the evidence of attack by 50 Cent and G Unit from DJT, who recorded everything that happened in the plane. On that fateful day, DJT was arrested by the Nigerian police to shut him up, and then he relocated to the US. Nigerian artists, the likes of P-Square, Kissy Fresh, E-Money, were chased out of the backstage with Koboko by the same organizer that you conspired with. So shut the F up. You are a betrayer and a fake activist. You are all about money, not leadership. But to an extent, many people have actually understand the story, accepted the story from Eedris Abdulkarim. But right now, Charlie Boy is saying his own part of the story, and that is what has actually happened right now. And Eedris Abdulkarim responded after making this tweet. He made a video on that, which I'll be showing you, on social media, so that you will get to understand. I pray that other witnesses come to the limelight and speak about the story, so that we all get the whole truth out of that. I remember that a member of G Unit actually spoke about this, and it was all interesting story for a lot of people. Spoke about how Eedris Abdulkarim single-handedly stopped planes from landing the airport or from leaving the airport. Who was walking towards the plane and all those kind of things. And I think those kind of news actually change the narratives in the entertainment industry. That is what Eedris Abdulkarim is trying to say. I was well aware of those things happening, because after the show, a lot of people bought tickets and could not see 50 Cent at the end of the show. Let's have a video of Eedris Abdulkarim.
I had a deal with this multinational that anything they give 50 Cent, they will give me. They had my rider. I signed mine, but they didn't sign their own. So they were looking for trouble, so I was ready for it. So I got on the plane and I sat on the business class. This story is for those children who were 1 year old when this happened. I know today you guys are about 20 years old. Learn the history. So 50 Cent and his crew came and they walked up to me and said, yo, you got to get the F out of that plane. I was like, excuse me, we don't speak F in Africa. I don't know what F is all about. My name is Eedris Abdulkarim. I sold 4.6 million copies in a pirated country. Maybe not tell me waiting be the secret for America. How they work. The Nigerian artists go there inside economic class. All of them just shut up. They say, it's today do make my live on 50 Cent and Ikuru to soon chance. I'm like, now. This is, just listen to this story. This is how typical Nigerians behave. So beware. So they came back and said, yo, we just spoke with the organizer, and they said they don't know who you are. Before I know what's up, all of them don't attack me. And the Nigerian artists, they look me. There were about 30 of them on top of one person. So I fight myself out. I jammed the plane. I said, nobody to go anywhere today. The pilot came out, left and ran. I picked up my phone, called Alhaji Asari Dokubo. He was on his way to Mecca. I picked up my phone and called P-Man President, who happens to be Charlie Boy at that moment. That, listen what is happening. This is what they are doing to your artists. Charlie Boy came to the airport, met with Chief Odumegu, who was the Nigerian Bureau's MD at that moment, at that time, and sold me out 70M. They collect. Contact me, say, Eedris, it's okay. Because me, I don't want me to come out. I want me to provide that video. I don't want me to 50 Cent come out. I want me to provide that video so that the whole world will know what happened. And I fought for my right. I fought for the industry. I'm the reason why all these boys are making money. And I'm very glad about it. And I have no regrets. But you can't wake up and try to come and take some glory when it be your own. Just because Young Bug has finally made a video to tell everybody the truth. Truth that you guys didn't want everybody to know. So Charlie Boy, chop. Don't try to come and take glory where you know where you don't do anything. You sold out. A bad leader. The day before the play, we were at TBS at the backstage. They came, were pointing torchlights on everybody with Koboko, chasing everybody out of the backstage. I stood by my right with my crew, so we're not going anywhere. Everything, you treat us like stars. We're Africans, we're Nigerians. Don't treat us like animals. That was the revolution that gave birth to the whiskey, Burna Boy, and all of them where they make money. And our music, Afrobeat, is all over the world now. And I'm happy. I fought that revolution with my career. So don't come up and try to come and take some glory that you sold out. Yeah. Anything when no involve money, you know they do them. Yeah. So shut the F up.
Guys, collabo loading up between Omale and Burna Boy. Port Harcourt unites as Burna Boy and Omale tease fans about a new record. That is the story coming out. Fans will definitely be excited about the upcoming collaboration as Omale is also rumored to have a whiskey collaboration on the way. This guy is one of my favorite, and I love his act and creativity. And I think a combo of Omale and Burna Boy is still going to kind of entertain us, and also a combo between Omale and whiskey. I think it should take also a collabo between him and Davido. At the end of the day, I think we enjoy a lot of this. And right now, some people are saying different stories around this, and I think this is going to make a lot of sense. Or at this point in time, both of them being Port Harcourt boys, the collaboration would excite fans. 2 days ago, Pulse Nigeria did a list of 18 most anticipated Nigerian album of 2021, reported that Valo, the CEO of Keycard, to which Omale is signed, posted on his Instagram page that he was working on 2 projects to be released in Q1 of 2022. Burna Boy was also on the list with his upcoming album Outsider. Fans will definitely be excited about the upcoming collaboration, as Omale is also rumored to have a whiskey collaboration on the way. That is something. On January 13th, 2022, Grammy Award-winning superstar Burna Boy and singer Omale took to Instagram to tease a potential collaboration. It continues a trend of love, which publicly started after Burna Boy pulled Omale out of a crowd and gave him a hug in December 2020. That is a big one coming on the way right now. I think I'm one of the persons anticipating a kind of great collabo between Omale and Burna Boy, also between Omale and Whiskey. This guy is lyrically talented. That is something I will tell you guys. And I've actually listened to his song. And one of his songs, Godly and Understand, actually is one of the biggest in Ghana and Tanzania, other countries. And I think these guys, they are not smiling. In Uganda, sometimes in 2020, he was arrested and then humiliated at the end of the day alongside Tess, but they've forgotten that they are moving ahead to actually entertain us with a lot of new vibes. 2022 is going to be like a great year for musicians and artists at the end of the day. What is your own take about this story? Before I jump off, finally, if you are new here, consider subscribing. Click the subscribe button below and the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos.